Well, then you're going to hate this next story. So, one of the female officers, who, by the way, it was dating and or married to a captain, which technically you're not supposed to in the same institution, but what do I know? She was working with me at that time. I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I never had a problem with her. Well, when the visiting thing started, I checked off all my equipment, got everything. She got everything. I did all my checks, made sure everything was on the up and up. And already I could feel just something off with her. So, long story short, when I was running the computer and everything, and an inmate came up and said that he had to use the bathroom, because she was just sitting there, not even watching the visiting room whatsoever. I was watching the visiting room. I was the one, sorting everybody out. I was taking phone calls, etc. She's not doing a damn thing. And then when I asked her if she could pat him down quick so he could use the bathroom, she just kept coloring the picture she was working on. And folks, I really wish I was lying to you on this. And occasionally she got up and walked around, but again, she wasn't really watching anything. Even some of the inmates came up to me and asked me what her deal was, and I'm like, I have no idea. I clearly have no idea. And it's not the inmates being rude about it, and even some of the ones that were asking were actually very respectful inmates. They, did as they were instructed. They didn't cause any trouble, and she was being awful to even them. And I just apologized and I said, try and enjoy the rest of your visit. I do apologize what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. And eventually I just got fed up and I looked at her and I asked her, what is your deal with me? What did I do to you that you are being this way to me? And her response in this gesture, well, I heard how you are in the visiting room. When I asked, okay, how am I in the visiting room? Well, you tell people what to do. You are rude to everybody. And she just keeps on going with nonsense. I'm like, no, actually, I run this place exactly the way I was instructed to by the liaison, the captains, everybody. I asked the white shirts when I called them to the visiting room so I could talk to them, and I asked, can you guys get a different officer down here? She is being awful towards me, especially, and she's being rude towards the inmates, and she's not really helping me at all. Can we get another officer down here? They said, no, you guys just got to work it out and whatever. So I'm still stuck with Thundercunt here. Well, one of the ladies that I talk to on a fairly regular basis, because she has like a class or something out of the visiting room, which is cool. It's some the institution does. And she had a talk with that female officer and said, Officer Chauvin does what he's supposed to. He's just doing exactly what he has been instructed. And you're being rude to him because of what you heard. No, you should have just figured it out on your own, because those were just rumors. And the rumor mill, I will tell you, in that place runs rampant. The shit that's been said about me and my family alone amongst staff is like middle school shit. You think the inmates were bad? Oh no, it was the staff.